Fuck, really?
told you to sit down or get down. I'm about to hit ground when I'm in the box. My head's way out of this bounds. Nobody's stopping me. You know it's ain't right. Most of your love for me. Doing it all night. Keeping my friends close and my foes closer. Things getting messy, but I never let them know so. As I get older, see things slower. My enemies looking like kids and I'm the grown up. I'm the next masterpiece made. A new generation came up with the beast face. But I'm the Mr. Nice Guy. See, I'm a wise guy. Not a mafioso, but a hustle like mine. Lay low if you're feeling me. I'll take these beats, go crazy with me. So put 'em up in this place with me. And shake with a man, L to the G. team up with the beasties. But I'm the Mr. Nice Guy. See, I'm a wise guy. Not a mafioso, but a hustle like mine. Lay low is the feel of me. I'll take these beats, sticks, go crazy with me. So put 'em up in this place with me. And shake with a man, L to the G's, now follow me. Let's go.
And sudden sun and ceiling, hit it with stay down, stay down, show it, getting out of control, back what I've been seeking. Six shots, the faster than then, shot, and for it again, bang, bang, I'm shaking, back in the tub. I wanna kill this morning with my bullets. Fuck, I'm gonna hit and run, 'cause I don't give a fuck.
go. Dusty, driving, tumbleweeds on the road, sunny, steering, get the girl in my bones, take down, Satan, I'll be back on the show, bumping, rhythm, get it out of control, that good is what I've been seeking, six shot, to faster than lightning, shot pen, it's time for a banger, and then bam, the ground will be shaking. Back in the town, I gotta keep it right. I wanna kill this water with my booties rock. I gotta hit and run 'cause I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna shoot at everybody, talking like trash. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta kill this water with my booties rock. I penetrate 5 times to see the donkey die. And I'm a super freaky badass son of a gun. Shut, shut, Dusty, driving, tumbleweeds on the road, sound is searing, get it girl in my bones, take down, Satan, I'll be back on the show, pumping, rhythm, get it out of control, record is what I've been seeking, six shot, too fast than lightning, shot in, it's time for a banger, bam bam, the ground will be shaking. Back in the town, I gotta keep it right. I wanna kill this water with my booties rock. I gotta hit and run 'cause I don't give a fuck. I gotta shoot at everybody, talking like trash. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta kill this water with my booties rock. I penetrate 5 times to see the donkey die. And I'm a super freaky badass son of a gun. Shut, shut, shut. It's some sound of a gun.
More or less a die roll, huh? Oh, this'll be epic.
Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 41, number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. Dark Matter Dragon is a rank 96 monster requiring level 9 material, so you always use an alternative to rank 8 up over a Galaxy Eyes Exceed monster. On summon it, targets are great for a cost to make your opponent manage these monsters from your deck. Not once per turn, by the way. Also get Attachment Shield to attack twice. So why did it get banned? I have no clue. Release this card. A card that can be ranked up on top of Eric rank 8 that built 3 dragons for a cost, and it can OT by itself. This card famously got the Dragon Lord and all the way back in 2015. But that's not why it got banned. It managed to stick around until 2019 when it got banned due to being a terrible part of the Gandora end. Which on Flip Wyvern, way to banish it, and this, and another dragon. This, alongside LP and 3 Rider Heredity, allowed for a very consistent MVP Gandora X. But could this card come back? Oh no! Despite how funny to resolve this card against Malice, this card could never come back under any circumstances. Dumping 3 dragons with for cost up to generic ranking, way too powerful and way too abusable. How about cards you want to see next? Why is this card banned? Part 42, Isolde, 2 Tales of the Nobleness. Isolde is a link to requiring 2 warrior monsters as material. On summon it searches a warrior, it can summon it or use its effects this turn, and it can summon any warrior from deck by dumping it to the level. So why did it get banned? Isolde was toxic in 2 major ways. First off, the way it goes off the summon was when used its deck. Summon Aqua Dolphin would summon any potential hand trap from your opponent. Second, also the big one, it summoned any warrior from the deck. Target from Infernal Everdottle or Regeneron, which led to some insane boards. The charge grab sheet is so long I can't begin to describe it, but here are some of the highlights. Obviously, this whole part of Infernal and handling shenanigans, its uplanded Dark Warrior with a multitude of unfair ways, and its final promise being part of Exodia MTK. Could this card come back? Degenerate combo enablers I've ever seen. Up there for like some Halcyon or Roragon. It blows my mind that this card is still equal master. Combo of cards you want to see next. Why is the Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Number 43. Number 89.
You know what's even more absurd? The fact that nobody cares about Isolde over in Master Duel.
Off the top of the deck face down, equal to the amount they already have. So why did it get banned? Gimbosis was released as a prize card in 2017 and saw 0 play.
One hell of a format.
But played until 2023 with full release of the Cashier archetype. Cashier are a bunch of level 7s that love to manage cards face down, and they love this card. Throughout the standard Cashier combo, you manage 3 to 4 cards off your opponent's deck, Gimbosis can manage 1 fortune, then manage 4 to 5 cards, meaning your opponent would start their turn with 1 to 2 cards out of their extra deck, where zones locked, and the top 8 9 cards in the deck manage face down, and then be under a Rise Heart. Also, the moment that you any Cashier effect moves another 10 cards off their deck. Fun. Could this card come back? Oh no. As long as specifically Cashier Rise Heart Chain Figure exists, this card cannot come back. A deck that's sole purpose is to pseudo MDK you by not letting you play at all. Common cards you want to see this. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 44, Kashtira Arise Heart. Arise Heart is a generic rank 7 requiring 3 7s as material, though it can also be ranked up for any Kashtira monster providing chain or yours effect was used successfully. Its effects include attaching a banished card to itself anytime a card is banished, not once per turn, and is also mandatory, and you can attach 3 materials to banish a card on field face down. Oh, and it's also macrocosms. So why did it get banned? Arise Heart was a game-warping card for the entire time it was legal in TCG. Every deck needs to have an out-switch card or people play under it if they want to stand a chance.
They're playing Dotscaper.
Deck, because believe it or not, most decks leave the graveyard. People play all sorts of bad cards just because they get out Arise Heart. Arise Heart turned every game summon into a game of enter draw the out, because if you did out it, what's coming back? It led to a very swingy format that was very reminiscent of stuff like 2020 Buster Lock. Could this card come back? Arise Heart is kind of like Mystic Mind. Incredibly powerful and annoying card that could potentially end the game on its own, but if prepared for, would mostly just get out immediately. Like this having to link your deck may just have been unsearchable outs and floodgates is not fun. Combo cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 45. Mecha Phantom Mr. Rorodon. Rorodon is a link 3 that requires 2 plus machines. On summon it makes 3 tokens and stops you from link summon turn. You can then tribute 1 monster to pop a card, 2 monsters to summon a Mecha Phantom piece from deck, or 3 to add a trap from grave. So why did it get banned? This card is absolutely cracked. It made it so any way to summon Christian Haka Fire Deck meant you could end on Baron, Savage, and Herald. And that's not counting any potential ways to extend further. The Halcyon combos, as they were called, were some of the most degenerate things this game has ever seen. This is kind of the pinnacle of an unfun card. It enables a super long combo that ends on a bunch of generic options
that pretty much turned every deck into a shell that can pump it out as fast as possible. Could this card come back? Now, currently this card would be really bad. There isn't a good way to summon it, and most of the boss monsters in Fade are now banned. That being said, there's no telling if and when a good Synchro Machine deck will ever come out, and we'll bring this card again. How many cards you want to see next? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 46. Tristar Hakaphyrax. Hakaphyrax is a Link 2 monster requiring 2 monsters to Link Tutor. On summon, it summons a level 3 or lower Tutor deck. It also had another effect to tag out Synchro Monster on the opponent's turn, but it was rarely used. So why did it get banned? I say this with no hyperbole. Tristar Hakaphyrax might be the strongest combo enabler ever. For the 2 years it was legal, it was spawning your infinite amount of combos, some fairer than others. How could the ability to convert itself into almost any Link monster thanks to it being able to summon pretty much anything you wanted? Most commonly it was a word on our Link Cross, but you could really make anything. Punk was a known problem from the start, but Konami being Konami decided the best course of action and every relevant tuner instead of Hakaphyrax. And for 2 years straight, tuners were slowly picked off until finally Konami could pull it and ban Howler. This card come back. Punk is one of the relatively few cards to be banned in all 3 official formats, and for good reason. It's way too generic, not only material, but also what it can summon. It shouldn't be a surprise that something from the deck on a Link 2 is too busted. How about cards you want to see next? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 47. Link Cross. Link Cross is a Link 1 requiring a Link 2 or higher monster as material. On summon, it summons tokens equal to the Link rating of material used for its summon, though you can't Link summon using the tokens. So why did it get banned? Link Cross seems like it was designed to help Synchro decks during the Dark Age that was Master Rule 4. However, at least in the TCG, it was released a month after the Master Rule revision, so I have no clue what they were thinking. Link Cross's main job was turning a spent
I'm guessing 2 names of bestials.
Pyrax is a great example. How to summon O-Lion, make Link Cross, then sing O-Lion plus a token, Martial Metal Marcher.
We're not beating this, but I want to try.
So many stupid combos that Link Cross would eventually be banned only 8 months after its release. Could this card come back? Link Cross is banned in all 3 official formats. The ability to turn your extender into another extender is way too strong to be put on a Link 1. How about the cards you want to see next? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 48. Wind-Up Carriers and Maid. And Maid is a generic ranking requiring 2 3s and has a soft expression effect to summon a Wind-Up.
Rebellion Regained is a great package to play in Malice, considering how many bestials people are playing nowadays anyway. I don't get why people aren't doing it. Why are you already activating this?
Is very consistent. Konami eventually decided to ban 80 or 100, and even if Hunter was banned, Wind-Up still would have been the best deck by a lot. Could this card come back? This is the first time I'm not sure. You could make the argument that the TCG should do what the OCG and Master Rule did and just ban Hunter, but the TCG historically hasn't banned cards for the purpose of unbanning other cards. You could also argue that the deck plays really playing the hand trap, but our fragile combo decks really want to bring back. I don't think that Wind-Up would be a deck even with Hunter. This card is just positioned in such a way that it lets won't and probably shouldn't ever come back. How many cards you want to see? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 49. Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf is a Link 2 requiring 2 monsters to be a level rank or Link 2. Its target protection to anything it points to, and its quick effect can be more to level 2, or if your opponent has a monster, it can be a rank or Link 2 instead. Only restriction is that Elf cannot be used as Link material to turn summon. So why did it get banned? Elf is technically a Sprite card, and its ban was partially due to Sprite's power. However, the real problem with Elf is that they forgot to put a restricted summon card, so every deck that had a level or rank 2 monster in it played Elf. This culprit was without a doubt tier linked. They had access to Elf through early, which provided another way to build the opponent's turn, as well as giving blanket target protection from boss monsters. Could this card come back? Elf is way too strong and way too generic to come back. Elf was already strong with the amount of ID and a similar way to Flamberge, and that was before as so he did Super Max or 2 Mad Apo. Its ability to make your boss monsters fight party was also super annoying and would make it even harder to out. Combo cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 50. Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. Scarecrow is a Link 1 that requires Super Heavy Samurai's material. No spells, traps, and rage, and get your monster to reborn Super Heavy Samurai. So why did it get banned? For about a month, Super Heavy Samurai was arguably the best deck in the format. It had just gone into support. It had 12 one-card starters that all allowed you to Aaron, those are regulars, and sometimes even Spell Canceller. All of this was thanks to Scarecrow. Its ability to report Soul Piercer was invaluable for getting its material to spam out these busted monsters. And Konami decided to hit the now 3-year-old Link 1 as opposed to the brand new support, which was still able to see play as a rank 4 engine. There was also an FDK2, but it wasn't super popular. Could this card come back? This is a card with a very high ceiling. Super Heavy Samurai is complete a hit aside from this card, while at the moment they wouldn't have anything to make, I don't trust Konami to not make more generic and powerful Synchro and Link monsters. I don't see a purpose in unbanning a card knowing full well that it could very likely get banned again, like Snow. Also, this card is fine in Master Rule because Super Heavy has Soulbreaker banned and Peacemaker limited. How many cards you want to see next? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 51. True King of all calamities.
Why are they letting me do this?
2 or more times. As you click back to the third attribute, all monsters of the field become that attribute, but it can attack or activate the effects of monsters of that attribute. Why did it get banned? It gives a ridiculous floodgate. Because of how it's worded, it stops all monster effects from anywhere. Also, it's a lingering effect, so once it resolves, there's no stopping it. On release, saw it play in True King Dino, but it was hardly the worst part of that deck. Gemini FTK played it, his backup plan, and very for high roll Invoke decks, it's been a poor case to play it. It's a kind of card that everyone hated, but wasn't quite banned. It is until Virtual World came out. It's a deck that revolves around 3s, 6s, and 9s to spam out synchro and exceeds monsters. This deck was able to pump out 2 of these things in the first turn, meaning that even decks with the multiple attributes couldn't stand up to it since it was a soft once per turn. This card come out. Oh no! This is one of the worst designed cards ever. Lingering Floodgates are one of the most infuriating cards to play against. Never made cards like this. Combo cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 52. Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Masterpiece is a level 8 monster that can tribute summon by using 2 monsters and or continuous spells and traps. It's unaffected by the card type used for tribute summon, and is a quick effect if banners continuous spell trap or grave and pop a card. So why did it get banned? True Draco archetype is any continuous spell trap for their summons, so these cards really well with Floodgates, which traps. This made the deck a glorified tribute stun deck that sat on the Monarch's Erupted rivalry. And to top it all off, they had a mostly unaffected boss monster that popped a card every turn. Even ignoring Floodgates, Masterpiece was impossible for some decks to remove without Kaiju, trapping Helios, Melody, Board Wipes, and Monster beat everything else. This deck also refused to die, receiving hit after hit until they finally banned Masterpiece in 2018. Could this card come back? Yeah. No, I hate this card in everything it stands for. We're being realistic, it's way past its prime. While Tridico very notably still has a rub deck, flipping their other major Floodgates hits them pretty hard. Also, that 2950 attack is pretty much everything walks over it now. Combo cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 53. Zodiac Dragon. Dragon is a rank 4 requiring 4/4s as material. Alternatively, you can also rank it over any one Zodiac monster. Its effect is to pop a card as quick effect. So why did it get banned? Zodiac is still technically the most represented tier 0 deck. The only deck to receive near 100% of top deck spots for my series. This was mostly due to the power of Dryden. Dryden was one of the first boss monsters to be both realistic and summonable and also have a quick effect disruption. It was a huge shift in how boss monsters were designed going forward. They shifted from cards that didn't do much but were hard to remove to cards with real interactive effects. Dryden would eventually be banned at the long reign it had on the game. It would be unbanned in 2020, see play in both Yurzu and Tri-Brigade, and later be rebanned to try and hinder Tri-Brigade's power without hitting Similar, a card that is now banned. This card come back. Yeah, Dryden should have never been banned.
I know, there's nothing worth battling here.
It certainly wouldn't be a problem now. The ceiling on this card is just too low. Far from useless, but not broken. Cover what card you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 54. Zodiac Broadbolt. Broadbolt is a rank 4 that requires 2 4s as material. Alternatively, once per turn, you could also rank it up over any one Zodiac monster, and it can attach material to search any of these worded that can be normal summoned as assault once per turn. So why did it get banned? Broadbolt is an insane card. Imagine if King of the Parallels or Gallant Granite were linked once. That's pretty much Broadbolt. While trying to get Zodiac its power, Broadbolt wasn't able to get that far. Initially, it was just used to search Rat or Whiptail, but later on a combo we discovered that would break not only Broadbolt, but Emerald and Norden as well. Basically, offered one for Scorpio, and a discard you were able to draw 7+ cards throughout the course of your turn by using the soft 1% effects of Broadbolt, Emerald, and Norden to search Moonlight Black Shade, recycle everything, and extend it forever. Broadbolt eventually ended up to stop the Zodiac's reign on the game, and has stayed there ever since. Could this card come back? Yeah. Broadbolt is for sure a strong card, but as long as this thing isn't at more than one copy, I can't see any problem. I generally don't agree with unbanning a card because it wouldn't do anything now, but if a card like Feral is perfectly fine, Broadbolt could definitely help you fun. Come on, cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 55. Level Eater. Level Eater is a level 1 monster that can reborn itself by reducing the level of a level 5 or higher monster you control, not with return. So why did it get banned? Level Eater was a card just waiting to be broken. Even from its initial release in 2009, people tinkered with ways to synchro climb with this card to no avail. This card would remain unusable with the release of Link monsters, more specifically Karibo. The core idea was to play Level Eater inside the shell of a deck that spanned high-level monsters, Infernoid, Blue Eyes, Dark Lord, Kaiju, and with Link off Level Eater, beat a level, Link off Eater, beat a level, and keep going into extra links. Now, fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on who you ask, this deck would never actually see play since Level Eater would be banned the same weekend Link Karibo was released. Could this card come back? Oh, no. Level Eater is a classic piece of a card made for a different era. A card that can recur itself is super amusable. There also is a way to send it directly to grave, meaning any way to see a Volantis needs full Level Eater combo. Even without it, Anima is now legal. Now, would it be good? Probably not. It immediately dies to a misdeal. But this card has no other purpose other than to be part of a stupid combo that doesn't let the opponent play. There is no potential healthy use for this card. Combo cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 56. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is a normal trap card that lets you declare 2 numbers from 1 to 6. Roll a die, and one of the numbers you declare can draw that many cards. Otherwise, build cards. So why did it get banned? Sixth Sense was released into the TCG in 2013. It is odd because it feels like a card from 2003. This is because that's when it was released in the OCG and it just never recorded for 10 years. But it finally was, which is always a great sign. What's even better is the best deck of the time, Dragon Rulers, loved this card to death. A deck that needed a big hand to play on the graveyard. Yeah, I tried this in
I am not living this turn.
Pretty strong. It was an incredibly sacky one that no one liked playing against, so it was banned only 2 months after its release. Good card come back. This card would not see playing every deck, but for the decks that would play it, would insane. I don't want to have to see any control deck move this thing with transaction rollback or tier limit. Sacking one of them wouldn't be game destroying, but it would be really frustrating because when it works, you just lose. You'd just be unbanning this card for no reason other than to say you unbanned 6 sets. Come on, cards you want to see next. Why is Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 57, Spiral Master Plan. Spiral Master Plan is a level 7 spellcaster that can search a Spiral mission as a soft one return. Also been sent from field to search for both a Spiral Sword and a Spiral Monster. So why did it get banned? Spiral is one of the most oppressive tier 0 decks. Not only did they come directly after tier 0 deck Zodiac, they also signaled the beginning of the Dark Tide. Here you viewers complain about how the game is all about not letting people to play by spamming it. This era is what they're still mad about. Spiral would regularly do words that included an untargetable, indestructible Dryden, multiple free run of Fireball Dragons to Bound, and utility wires spin back and card. Most of this was thanks to Master Plan. Master Plan can summon the deck next to doubling codes, which meant that you could search for one of the traps, link it off, then search the monster and the field spell when search for another monster. Spiral would resurge in 2020 thanks to release Magician's Souls. Master Plan being a level 7 spellcaster meant that it could be dumped off souls for later. Or could this card come back? Yeah. But have me back in 2022 or even 2023 if this card would come back, I'd say, oh no. But enough time has passed. Combo deck better than Spiral have come and gone, and also this deck moves to literally every hand trap printed after 2017. Come on, cards you want to see next. Why is Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 58, Orlode Savage Dragon. Orlode is a generic equivalent that only monster on summon, and then gains counter equal to his link rating in the form of an obvious game fire counter. So why did it get banned? Unreleased Savage Dragon wouldn't see an insane amount of play. People played it for sure, but it wasn't integral to any end board, primarily due to the restrictions Master Rule 4 placed on non-link monsters. So you could expect that as soon as the Master Rule revision dropped, this card would skyrocket. And boy did it. Adamant Commander was the first to truly break this card using it alongside both Halka Fiber and Yu-Gi-Oh!
They have everything they need to OTK me at this point.
Of course, it also supplayed its quote-unquote field deck, Dragon Link, but really any deck that could summon this thing would play it. And that was the problem. Any synchro deck, or really any deck that played tuners, just turned into a shell to vomit out Savage and eventually Baron. Tech to finally seal the deal with Snake Eye. It played 3 synchros total, and one of them was just a stepping stone for Baron. Could this card come back? Oh no. If you're going to make a generically good boss monster, you cannot give it an omni. Even if Savage is the weakest it's still way too powerful.
And yeah, that's it.
Comic cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 59. Apollo's Abode the Goddess. Apollo's is a generic rank 4 requiring
Why do people keep playing when there's no need to play it?
Attacked by 800 once per chain to get a monster event. Now one per turn, once per chain. So why did it get banned? This is by far the strongest of the generic game. It requires nothing but 4 liquids worth of monsters, which is absurd. Apollo was a staple from day 1 since playing pretty much anything that could feasibly made. Its regular success came from Adamantine, which regularly go into leftover finds. The ability to shut down any monster-heavy strategy, which is almost every strategy, was incredibly powerful. The fact that any deck can spam monsters, which is almost every deck, this summon just made the problem worse. Could this card come back? Oh no. You have the absolute worst. This card wasted it into a battle phase just to beat over it, to say nothing of the countless.
Perhaps I shouldn't have turned my thingy into a Tua.
Skill trees. Easily traded with half your hand. For riddance. Common cards you want to see next. Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 60. Mystic Mind. Mystic Mind is a build buff that prevents the player with more monsters from attacking or activating monster effects. It destroys some
this hand works.
Monsters. This rarely happens. So why did it get banned? Mystic Mind is probably the strongest floodgate in the game. It initially saw play as part of Stall Fur deck and Soft Moderate success. It was relegated to just being a boarding floodgate and Fur until players started side decking the card in other decks as a super word breaker. If you had ways to force out your opponent's defeats, a single Mystic Mind could very easily end the game. It being a field spell meant that it could also be searched by terraforming, metaverse, set rotation, even demise the land if you were really down bad. It was a card that said, do you have Cosmic Cycle in your deck? If yes, we don't play until you find it. If no, we don't play until you deck out. Absolutely miserable card that just forced both players to stare at each other until out for all their cards. This card come back. Oh no. This card is one of the most toxic cards in all of it. This card is single-handedly several formats by just this. Even if you did have it out to mind in your deck, you still have to sit across from your opponent passing for 10 turns until you actually drew it. The antithesis of what you should be and should never come back. Combo cards you want to see next.
They were reading the Consecrated Light. This is why you don't play Dimension Shifter against me, bitch. I stopped siding that in a long time ago. In this matchup. I need to play any further. Ah, god damn it. Ash Blossom into Lizardos. I'm cooked. Wait, what are they doing? That's not how that works. I thought they were smarter. You had the out. Are you not playing Lizardos? Dormouse, that's the best starter. They're playing quickly. You can tell they've done this combo with the Dormouse starter hundreds of times before. I'm guessing the end board will be Griffin about to 3 face downs, and the rest of the hand is Bestials. And an Ash Blossom for good measure. Did they take out Dotscaper? No, there it is. I wasn't paying attention. If I took a piss break right now and came back, would they still be doing their combo? I was gonna do 3 matches, but considering I'm playing nothing but board breakers, enemy turns are gonna inevitably be long whenever I'm not going first.
Slippery little bastard! I don't have time.
There she is.
Let's go! The hell are you thinking? Playing college ball, you know. That's a cushy Ivy League school.
God damn, why is it so fucking laggy? Just someone have a queue already, damn it! Oh my god, they're gonna keep playing forever, aren't they?
Could have got a pro if I had to join the Navy. I'm not one of those belt-weighing entities. I can break the president too. With my What the hell are you? Why don't you stick around and find out?
There's the Chew. I guess they're not going into... What's her name? It's really a good idea they put Lubellion at the center. I prefer putting Griffin at the center. Having 2 arrows to use rather than just 1 arrow is objectively better, no? Look, Lubellion's blocking your 1 arrow. Or perhaps not for long.
What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples. Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staple. Because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh!
Are they going into Firewall Dragon?
Will to survive.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well that makes enough sense.
You'll be rewarded with 1 additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you can play. Use them wisely because
Wow.
Masochist Run, that's all you'll be getting. Every card counts. I'm Hard-Leg Joe, if you get it. It's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Zemo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master's ladder.
Alright, check this out.
Same conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, because it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. And face. Heliopolis is like, can I finally fight? No, get out of here, Heliopolis. No one likes you.
I need them to activate a monster effect here.
Special summon, 2500.
I know they have a Bestial, at the very least. Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
Who are they saving? Abao, good choice. Ah, yeah, they're letting Little Knight go. Yeah, Abao and Griffin. Good choices.
Just give it a second. There we go. New shirt, hard leg, back at it again. I mean, it's not the new shirt. You've seen this shirt. I mean, well, this is my shirt. This is the shirt I make. I sell. There's count below if you want to buy one. I always want to take every opportunity. If you like the show and you want a nice, like, right? Looks really cool. Down in the description, buy yourself some merch. Otherwise, back to Masochist. But, start changing today. You may remember on a previous episode, we had one of many.
Oh right, fuck. They don't have a monster on field anymore. I'm kind of an idiot, aren't I? Ah, shit. It's alright. I've got this still. Maybe.
And fortunately, we have just such an event right now. The Legend Anthology. Limited to mostly anime-based stuff.
What are they doing?
Still gonna be really hard to fight against, you know, I don't think my deck can
Right, if they draw me here, I'm dead.
Stand up to 10,000.
Doesn't really matter the 2 cards that I draw.
So I think I'm gonna try that out. Now, unfortunately, my deck was not quite as
I know their entire hands were the— okay then, a cross-out designator kills me too.
Here, and I'm missing, like, my boss monster, I'm missing cards back rooms, I'm missing some of my best tuners, and pretty much all of my good synchros. Like, I can still make Crystal Wing, but that one's, like, the hardest to make, so not doing a whole lot. And it's the same thing with the normal control deck. I'm missing most of my payoffs, I can't play the Siphon, I can't the 10 kill spell, or the 10 counter trap. So instead of playing either of those, I have crafted a deck specifically for the event I'm calling Anti-Exodia Action. is as close to an anti-Zodiac deck as I
There's the draw. Yep, we're fucking cooked.
destroyed my card effects.
Yeah, I couldn't ever use Harpy's Feather Duster. They just had everything.
Got counter traps, of course, that my opponent can negate. Zodiac spells. There are 2 Guiding Ariadne, so we don't have to discard for them. There's no point in playing all the, like, revive from the card traps. I know we just got a bunch of, like, specific counters just to piss them off in general. You know, all of their monsters go in the back row with spells first. No Shattering Arrow can stop them. Inferno Tempest can banish all the Exodian pieces from their deck, which might be able to win. Like, tripping them off with Stormform. Got this Fiend Sanctuary token that's very funny. We're also playing a short package of Battling Boxers, like a small warrior package, along with Battle Guard Howard. Oh, and just desserts. Because sometimes that deck takes like 6,000 damage, and we can just do an extra 2,000. Got him. So, will this work any better than the latter? I mean, I don't know. Only one way to find out. So let's go in, try out the event, and see if that'll get us some packs faster than. Alright, first duel, and we have to go second. But we do have Dice Moon. It's almost Space Typhoon. So with fundamental differences.
So how do we salvage this? The simple answer is I've played enough games with in this matchup to know that there isn't a way.
Every time they synchro, it's like 500 damage. Okay, so can they synchro? What would it have to be? 16 times? I mean, they've only got 50 cards in the extra, but Guardians are known for resetting stuff. So you know what? This gives me a time to eat my chicken sandwich. Let's see what they can do.
And it's not doing anything. Why are they not red ransoming? That really irks me. Behold, bird.
If you don't know, during my draw phase, they inflicted 100. So with 2 of them, they only gave me 3,000 damage. And with
Did I search this? I'm pretty sure that was a top deck, right?
And unfortunately, if you stay close, I get, what you would call it, they get the 3rd one. So we might get some, like, so we have to surrender. As much as I'd like them to get better. Congratulations. Alright, that first one was just a test game. Surely this one was like for an actual thing. Not cute panic. Oh, they let me go first. Just set this so we can search. Set this. Mech Knights because they're not from the animates, but so basically we got a defense wall and a spell. I just gotta hope that'll do it. Imagine my favorite. It's almost a spelling. Okay. Gotcha. It feels a little patched. Another trap. Very tricky, very technical. I'll flip up my Guiding Ariadne. My Ariadne Grande. Ah, Goblin Zombie. The zombie with 100 or less defense. Now this is the kind of cool I was hoping.
Lol.
I could get extra 800 attacking, but
Yeah, that was a terrible fucking idea.
That's a zombie. Not stop this, Batman. I already on Kozuki have the exact same stats. I think perhaps if there's no sort of connection, guiding Ariadne would happen to after he converts Catholicism.
Okay.
Okay,
I guess the intention is to block off Mewtwo, although
I got something.
I can't activate Kiki Nagashi to make him invulnerable anyway.
At the 7 or 11. I can get Punisher. Right? Fine, I don't have less life. So it's effective by stuff. Alright, what do we do? They grow. Full dragon! I think I'm gonna allow that. Good bouncing back for no Zombie Master. We might be able to get maximum 30. Another 30. Summon it back. Zombie Master. So then they get a level 10 zombie. Okay, now we don't want. So we're going to Starry-Eyed Dragon Cycle, bounce that back, bounce a Sick Throw, and then I can take the monster from there, bring it to a lower level. Yeah. Now we just Jack. Forgot how Jack works. Turn your opponent's main phase, target one zombie in the graveyard, special summon that monster, but banish it when banish this until the end. Oh, I can just steal their monsters every turn if they don't get rid of this. Oh, I can do this.
They could have killed me. They're playing with their food now.
The problem is they can just run over and they still get the surge.
That or they genuinely just forgot to put their bestials in face up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm willing to bet they just forgot.
It's the effects. 1, 2, 3. Wisely, I have many counter traps. Okay, I think we want to use Jack of all here to bring back their level 2. Hopefully that still comes back to me, and it does. Okay, good. But it comes back.
Well, there goes the duster.
Rise of the Storm Monarch. Back to the top of your deck. Unfortunate. I wanted to save this so we could hope, like, play this or use the Divine Wrath, but
At the very least, I can get rid of the card that I so despise.
They don't have, like, 700. That's an oopsie. And
What the
this
fuck?
obviously can't be, if I don't have anything to discard. Because,
Okay.
But I think we still set it. That way, if we draw something next turn, it's active as soon as, like, our turn starts. And, I mean, whatever they send, we can jack them.
Well, that was interesting.
I mean, it's banished when it... Dad! Not dead! Okay, how many? They have 3. I was like, how many dark blocks do they have? I guess if I had known that, I would have jacked. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can send another one back.